Well, g'day everyone. Today we are having a squiz at Ancient Farm. Ancient Farm's about ploughing, planting, watering and harvesting, building up your ancient Egyptian farm from the ground up. You begin with nothing and you unlock workshops, production buildings and templates right throughout as a result of all of your hard work, and it's about building up an old style farm. So I'm looking actually really forward to trying this one out. Thanks to A2 Softworks, who is the developer, and Ultimate Games SA, Playway SA for sending a key through to the channel for us to check it out. Excuse me. I have music turned off on this, and as per usual, I like to do my first looks. I like to actually start the game from scratch, do the tutorial and stuff, because the tutorial will give you guys a really good idea of what the game's going to be like ultimately. So let's get stuck into this, shall we? Okay, yep, moving the mouse, yep, no worries. Player movement, yep, and player flip, space, jump, cool, easy. All right, so we have a quest. So we need to move around using W, S, A, and D, and we need to do some jumping. Beautiful. Okay, inventory and tools. I to open inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for tools. Use it by clicking the left mouse button. Excellent. Let's open up our inventory there. Let's throw one of those onto number 1. Right, select the hammer using number 1, and let's do a rock. Yep, cool. Clear the ground, build a workshop. All right. Crafting, workshop, place where you can find the blueprints necessary to create the tools. Place where flowers to, yep, all right, cool, yep, workshops. All right, let's, why is it bringing that up? It just keeps bringing that up. I don't want to do crafting stations. Let's have a look, pigsties, yep, no worries, cool, crafting stations. Yep. So if we go back, maybe it wants me to build something like a carpenter's shop or something, which it looks like it probably does. Where are we going to put this? Well, I've got to think about where we're going to put it, and I think we might put it right over there. Lovely. From the construction menu, select the workshop. All right, cool. Okay, where are we? Workshop. Slaughter, mill, builds. It might be in builds. Coach house, storage, temple. It's not in there. It might be at the very, very start. Workshop. So we'll throw a workshop next to our carpentry station. So we'll throw that in. Where's the door? The door is there. Okay, so it's got the arrows on it, which is actually really, really cool. Let's rotate that around maybe to there, and we'll build that right there. Beautiful. Okay, so we need to find some sticks lying on the ground, which is they're probably going to be easy to find, right? Surely there's some sticks there. All right, we'll grab those. There we go. So I'm assuming, I'm hoping like it'll probably have like genuine kind of oh, hello, check that out, cool, genuine sort of Egyptian style buildings and stuff like that, like they were back in the day. All right, find some stones laying on the ground. We can do that easy enough. There's one there. There's some there. Are these? Yes, we can pick those up. That actually gave us 4, which is pretty cool. All right, what else? Where else? Probably got some more. We might grab some more sticks if we find them as well. There we go. Throw that in there. I'll grab all of these. We're going to need all of this stuff anyway. Is there a weight limit on our inventory? Yes, there is, but it's a very, very generous weight limit, so that's really, really cool. Yeah, it's kind of really annoying when you get into those games and you know you pick up 2 rocks and you're pretty well done for. All right, beautiful. So press return to the construction site. Finish the building by pressing E on the building hologram. There's some sticks down here as well. We'll grab those too. All right, so we're building our workshop. Let's go over to here. throw all of that stuff in, and there's our workshop. Lovely. Go to the marked field. Look around. You'll see a beam of light. Let's just have a look in here for now. Oh, it's got recipes up there. Shovel, fruit picker. Oh, a fruit picker. That's actually pretty cool. Hoe, a jug, and a small fertilizer. What do we got up here? Tools. Beautiful. All right, so we are going to the marked area over here. And we're going to look around. It's in there. Let's head into here. Let's pick up some stuff on our way as well. Some sticks there. Some sticks there. Right, now it wants us to prepare the field. Pick up any stones and sticks lying around. Yep, done all. Oh, can we pick up? No, we can't pick that up. That one there as well. There's a stone there. And we've cleared this area. Prepare the field for planting crops. Go to the workshop. Craft a sickle. All right, we can do that. Let's grab that while we're here. You know, it's all about. So where are we? Where's our? No, it's over this side. A sickle. There we go. We'll craft one of those, and we'll go into our inventory, and we'll throw that on number 2 right there. Lovely. Go to the mark field. Look around. You'll see a beam of light. Yep. No worries. We know where it is, and we need to probably sickle these. There's that. Now, what's that giving us? Is that giving us little bits of grass? So it's giving us grass. Okay, so that's part of, that's actually part of, by the looks of it, crafting buildings and stuff like that as well, which is pretty cool. Okay, so now we need a, what are we looking for? A hoe now, which I think is over here. There's a hoe there. Let's craft that. Okay, I think that's done. And we'll put the hoe down onto here, onto number 3, and we'll head out and do that. So it's, I think it's all about manual farming, obviously in this, which is pretty cool. All right, so it wants us to prepare, aim at the mark field, click that to till the soil. Can we do it anywhere? There we go. We'll get a little thing happening here. Carrot seeds have been added to your inventory, and it wants us to plant the carrot seeds. Can you imagine like having to grow stuff out here? Like seriously. All right, cool. Carrots right there. We've only got 1, so let's go 4, and we'll put some carrots in the ground. There we go. Lovely. Okay, so in the workshop, go to the workbench, select the tool you want to craft. Yep, collecting water. Craft the bucket in the workshop and use it to collect the water. Collecting clay, you find clay deposits in the area. Use the clay scoop to collect them. Right, so clay, all that type of stuff. Let's go and get ourselves a bucket. I think we should have enough. There's some more sticks down there. The sticks are actually pretty easy to miss, to be honest. Okay, let's go into here. We need a bucket for starters. We need 15 sticks and 15 grass. Okay, so we better go out and get ourselves some grass then, because I think that it's grass that's missing. Can we hoe this stuff down? Yes, we can. Can we hoe that down? Are we getting grass from that? I think we are. Okay, we'll grab that. It should give us plenty of... Oh, I don't know what that was. There we go. I think it might have just been grass as well. Let's get some more sticks there. Did we get grass? Yeah, it looks like we're getting grass out of all of this. Yeah, it's all grass. 15 sticks, 15 grass. We've got plenty of grass on us now, so we should be okay. Should be okay. I'm guessing there's no map, so I'm guessing that we'll probably find out though, but we're probably going to sell from that ship there, and that this entire area that you can see here will end up being our farm. Bucket. That's what we need to do. Lovely. There we go. That has been crafted. Let's throw the bucket into... Oh, no, it's already put itself in number 4. Fancy that. Let's head down and grab some water. Probably bloody crocodiles down here somewhere. There we go. Is that full? Yes, it is. Okay, now we need to go and water our plant. I wonder whether we can actually do a... I mean, we're lucky because we're on the... probably on the edge of the Nile here, but I do wonder where we can collect water, but I do wonder whether we can actually have a well right next to our crops. That'd be interesting to know. It's also going to be interesting to see how long it actually takes. Aim the water, click that. Oh, I've still got to collect some more water. You dick, Simi. Okay, aim at the water. There we go. We've got enough now. Oh, and I can't get out of the water. I thought that the croc had my leg. One of those famous Nile crocs. Okay, go to the workshop, craft a clay. Do we need to put this on here? Oh no, it's already, I don't know. It's just telling me to craft a clay scoop. So I guess we'll go and craft a clay scoop, which is right there. We'll let that build. There we go. Lovely. And we'll throw that on let's throw that onto here, onto number 5. Go to an area where you can collect clay using the scoop, which will be over here. The indicator shows muddy clay ground. Let's grab our clay scoop out. There's some clay. It wants 10 units, which is that. All right, lovely. Return to the workshop and craft a water jug. Okay. I wonder when it's going to get me... well, I'm guessing up the top there. It's showing our resources. We've got 48 water. We've got 37 grass, 16 clay, 28 rock. What does it want us to do? A water jug right there. There we go. We'll craft that. There we go. It'd be good to see some animations on that type of stuff. Like, it would actually be really good to see that. So go to the planted crop, look around, you'll see a beam of light. Yep, we know exactly where it is because we planted it. So yeah, there's not too many animations or anything. Aim at the planted crop and water it by clicking that. The plant does not require water immediately after planting. If you planted during the current cycle, wait until it ends. So it definitely doesn't need that. All right, so while we're waiting for that to happen, we might dig ourselves some more of this. There we go. We'll get a big field happening, and I'm assuming that I'm assuming that there's going to be a lot more crops to plant. So now I do wonder. Actually, we could probably have a look at the building menu after I do this, and have a look at what other workshops we do have. So there we go. We'll grab that. If I grab the hammer and we click on there, we do have a bakery. Cool. It looks like we're going to need to make our own bricks and our stones and beams and stuff. A brewery and coffee roaster. Yes, please. Yes, please. Advanced kitchen. Fully equipped kitchen where a variety of dishes can be prepared and cooking skills improved. Salads, various meats, dishes, and desserts can be made here. A house, place to rest and prepare meals, providing comfort and safety after a long day of work. In this house, bread can be baked and meat prepared. A cow pasture, animal husbandry. Excellent. I'd love to. A large meadow where cows can graze freely, drawing on natural grass resources and fresh air. Ooh. Nice. Chickens, pigs, sheep, a small barn, shelter for animals, providing them safety and comfort. A medium barn and a big barn. We've got a coach house for storing farming equipment such as plows for tilling the soil and harnesses for watering and fertilizing. Got some storage there. We've got a temple there as well. Crafting stations. We've got a spinning mill. We've got an incense workshop. Nice. Which it looks like maybe because there's a temple that we're going to need to use that for rituals and stuff. There's a mill. There's an olive press. So there's going to be olive trees. Cool. Spinning mill, and spinning mill for cotton, hemp, and wool. Okay, so they've got them for different ones. That's unusual. Thatch, beef slaughterhouse, pork slaughterhouse, carpenter, stone cutter, and a brickyard. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to have to wait until that cycle happens. What are we going to do? Probably make some bricks and stuff. I don't want to get ahead of the tutorial, though. That's the issue. What have we got to build this? Need 4 sticks, 12 wood, and 4 stone. Well, we do have sticks and stone, don't we? We do have stone. We do have sticks. We just don't have any wood. So let's also have a look in here and see. Station producing wooden boards. Well, that is the carpenter's station, so interesting. Let's go and see these guys. We might be able to buy some wooden boards off these guys, maybe. Well, we don't have anything. We actually don't have anything to... Hello. Merchant. So he's got flax seeds, barley seeds, hemp, olive trees, seeds. Nice. So this is where we can have a big plow, which I'm assuming, and I'm assuming a lot in this, but we're probably going to have animals to cart them, like an ox. Tools, seeds. Well, we can make all our own tools and stuff. Date palms, fig trees, olive trees, coffee, apricot. So there's a lot of stuff in here to do, isn't there? We could sell him some of that stuff. Actually, do you think he'll sell some? Do you think he'll buy some of that stuff? Can we sell to him? We can sell to him. Okay, and are we getting 4 per? Yeah. So we've got 3,000. We've got a fair bit of money. I want to see what an olive tree looks like. I'm going to buy an olive tree seed. I don't like the fact that the backpack menu scrolls down automatically. That's a bit of a pain in the ass, especially if you drag something over the bottom. Let's buy one of those just because I want to. First trade. Where would we put our olives? We will put our olives. Well, we'll keep our farm stuff over here, and it'd be nice to walk through the olive. It'd be nice to walk through the olive field to get to our other fields, wouldn't it? Let's go into here, and we'll put that in there now, and we'll throw the. Oh, we can't, can we? Oh, we need a. Oh, we need a larger area, do we? Or is there only specific areas that you can plant it? Looks like we're going to need a larger area to be able to plant one of those, doesn't it? So what's that? 1, 2, What have we got? 2, 3, 2 and 3. Okay, well we can while we're waiting, we can actually we can do that. We can actually do that. 2 and 3. Let's get rid of that. Going to there. We'll go 2. 1, 2, 3. And 2 there. 1, 2, and 3. All right, cool. So that should be okay. That should be big enough to plant an olive tree. Because who doesn't want to plant an olive tree? I don't eat olives. My little one, she loves olives so much. And she's always eaten green olives. And she had some black olives the other day and said that she absolutely loved them. She said she likes them better than she likes green olives. So there you go. It's unusual for I think it's unusual for a 6-year-old to like olives at all. It's kind of an acquired taste, isn't it? Well, I think it is anyway. A bit of an acquired taste for the old olives. On the odd occasion, I'm going to have black olives on my pizza. I'm happy with that. Can't eat green olives at all, but I haven't tried it for a very long time, so I may actually go. Again, she's 6 years old. She has her own jar of olives sitting in the fridge, available to eat at any time. There we go. Look at that. That's our olive tree. Can we water that? No. Can we water it with our jug? No. Olives fruit takes a long time to grow, but yields fruit several times. Current cycle 0%, next cycle -5%. Actions, no water. How do we get water on there though? Do we get it out of the bucket? No. Do we have to fill the jug up maybe? There we go. Let's go to that. See if we can fill the jug up maybe. Which doesn't really make... No, you can't fill the jug up. Thankfully, there's no crocs down here. Okay, interesting. I might speed up time a little bit. Let's go F4. And we'll go 8 times. Lovely. And it's still saying that it is watered at the moment, so I don't think we can... Oh yeah, it is with that we have to water it. Okay, return to the workshop. Let's get our time back to 0, or back to normal time. It won't allow us to water. Okay, all right, cool. O to unequip, or 0 to unequip. Return to the workshop and craft a site. We did though. No, we crafted a sickle. There we go. Let's craft that then. Okay, we'll get that done. This is actually looking pretty promising. Use it to harvest the plant. All right. We shall use it to harvest the plant. If our plant is ready. There we go. Maybe they only go for one cycle or something. Go to the workshop, craft an axe. Let's go to the workshop and craft an axe, shall we? So it's basically running us through everything that we need to know about getting things done. What's that there? Is that a fire? That's an animal waterer. It's like a bottle. Okay, let's go back into our inventory and we'll throw the sigh back in there. We can't. Let's throw the hoe back in there. We can't. Maybe we can right click them. Yes, we can. And we'll put that in. Beautiful. All right, so we've got some carrots anyway. Now it wants us to use the axe to cut down trees and gather 12 wood, along with 4 stones and 4 sticks. Now I'm going to pop over here because I want to leave those tree lines there. So I'm going to pop into here and I'm going to cut these down. So what do we need? We need 12 wood. Does it just, yeah, okay, so how much did that one tree give us? It gave us 10 wood. Okay. Be nice to see some damage as you chop through the trees. It would be nice to see some damage on there. Use the gather material to complete the construction of the carpentry station. Gather additional resources if needed, which I don't think we need. Lovely. Now we can craft planks, which is really, really good. Gather 6 wood and use the carpentry station to do planks, which we do have. There we go. Now does 6 wood gives you 2 planks. Okay, interesting. So we need to gather some more. So we'll chop some more trees down. I wonder what these little trees are. Dracena. These are palms, obviously. We all knew that one. Even Simi knew that. That gave us 13 wood, I think. There we go. You can hold the mouse button down to continue to chop and stuff. But it'd be good to see some tree damage on there. It'd be lovely to see some tree damage and stuff like that. So there we go. We'll grab that as well. These little mushrooms, they're like little mushrooms growing off of the trees. Are these large grass? So they're just grasses. Okay. So there's no herbs or anything in here. Let's go into here. We need another 3 lots of this. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. And that'll be the last one. Use the builder's hammer. Place the foundation for a stone cutter. Where are we going to put our stone cutter? Well, our little workshop area is going to have to be around here, isn't it? So, and then we'll probably, is it clay? We've got clay right there. Yeah, that's clay. Our house, we may end up building just up on the hill there. Up in here. That'd be a nice place for our house. So we'll keep this all as our workshop and stuff like that. So let's build ourselves a stone cutter. We'll put that in as a foundation. There we go. Lovely. Use the gather materials to complete the stone cutter station. Gather more if necessary. There we go. We don't need to. Cool. Go to the workshop, craft a pickaxe. Excellent. Excellent. Let's do that. Pickaxe. I'm glad that I gathered all of those resources because we've got everything that we need to be able to craft everything. So sorry, I was just having a sip of coffee because coffee is what we need to do. Collect some stuff with the pickaxe. Well, of course. Number 2. Let's go and what are we going to do? Can we do this rock? We can indeed. There we go. Lovely. Oh, stones. Stones. Sticks. Sorry, not stones. These are stones. Right. Get that. It wants us to craft 2 stone blocks, so I wonder whether you craft 2 at a time. Let's have a look. Yeah, you do. And it takes 6. All right, cool. I mean, that's not bad. Craft a shovel. Let's go and craft ourselves a shovel, which is over here. There we go. Lovely. And we're running out of stuff now. Okay, return and till it with a shovel again. Okay, so let's put... let's get rid of that. I don't know why we needed to do the jug at this point in time. Let's put the shovel down here. And we'll head over to the halo. Do you need water? Doesn't look... Oh, no, that's right. We didn't know we needed to use the jug, didn't we? There we go. Lovely. So she doesn't need water anymore. Yes, I'm calling it a she. I'm calling our olive field a she. Consider yourself tilled. Sow the carrots again in the dug up field. We shall do that. And there's the carrots. There we go. We'll throw it in there. We'll get number 4 and we'll throw that in there like that. Lovely. Merchant arrivals. The merchant arrives at the dock exactly at the beginning of each season. He waits there for 4 cycles and then sails away. Items from the back can be sold by double-clicking. Items can be bought by double-clicking. Each season, 3 products are raffled off as part of a major promotion. They're visible in the upper part of the merchant panel. In addition to this, prices change when you do not sell a given product for several seasons. Its price in the store increases. When you sell larger quantities, the price decreases. Well, that makes sense. That's actually a pretty good mechanic. I kind of like that mechanic. So we're going to need to do a lot of hoeing. A lot of hoeing to do that. +5 yield. Beautiful. So in order to earn money and buy new seeds, you need to trade. Go to the pier and wait for the merchant. Pier is indicated by a radius. We're just going to stand here and wait for the merchant to arrive. Bin chickens. We call those bin chickens over here. I don't know whether you guys do over in the States or in the UK or anything. If you have them, probably not. Ibis. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. But what I am going to do is end this first look here. So far, what I'd like to see is I'd really like to see, I mean, we've been through the tutorial. Now we can figure it out ourselves. We don't need the tutorial anymore. So we could actually just figure it all out ourselves, which is cool. Tutorial completed. But basically, we know exactly what's going on, and we could basically work from here. You know, all of our workstations, how to craft stuff. So plenty of. I'd really like to get a really nice olive field happening, and I also want to know whether this is ore. I'm assuming that it might be. It kind of looks like it might be. Or is it? No, it's just stone. It's just stone. But yeah, like it definitely has potential. I could see myself getting a massive farm together, which would be really, really cool. Things tend to grow relatively quickly. Some people will find that good. Others who like to farm a little bit more realistically may not like it. You just sort of don't know. But a few extra animations and stuff, and a few extra bits and pieces would be really good in the game. You do have animations in here, but it'd be nice to see your character actually do, sort of medieval dynasty style. If you do something at one of the crafting stations, your character sits there and does it, which is really, really cool. When you're bashing a tree, bits of tree falling out as you slowly whittle away at it would be really, really good. Maybe even some hands, because I don't think I've seen any hands or anything like that. Using the tools doesn't feel overly like you're using tools. I don't know how to explain that one, to be honest. But I'm enjoying it so far. And it'll be really interesting to... that ground's different, isn't it? It'd be really interesting to see how far you could take this. Animal husbandry and stuff like that. I'm really looking forward to getting into that. And I may end up streaming this game on the weekend on my Saturday stream. But we'll see how we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't. I will see you guys next time. Bye.